Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got what I've been warming, where I take you through what I've been warming in my home over the last 2 or 3 weeks since I last filmed one of these. You may hear some ruckus in the background. That is Ben, and he's playing with Piper, our cat. So cat and dog stuff. But I have got a whole bunch of stuff that I've been warming through the last couple weeks. It has gotten to be summer here. We skipped spring entirely and have gone straight to summer. And now we're in extreme wildfire season, so the windows have all been closed. Just trying to give you a sense of what the, I guess, warming climate is like in my home right now. We don't have central air conditioning, and the windows have been pretty closed up, so we are working with a fairly sealed space right now, just because of the smoke and the heat and all of that. So, in theory, bars should do well, is what I'm saying. So, and many of them have. So, I have got kind of a mix here. I've got all of the ones that I've been melting for the May melting challenge, for the melting basket that I made for Patricia Gates's melting challenge, and I'll let you know how I've been doing with that. And I also have warm reviews of all 3 of the new summer collection bars that are available June 1st. And yeah, I've got a couple other things here as well, but I just wanted to point out June is going to be a busy month in Scentsy We are going to have Bring Back My Bar coming. We're going to have summer collection coming. There's lots happening starting June 1st. So June 1st is a day to mark your calendars for. I know I am. I've got a party ready to close out on June 1st so I can stock up on those Bring Back My Bars and all of that other stuff. So if you don't have a party open already with your consultant or with myself, just shoot your consultant or myself a message or a text or an email or whatever and get yourself a party link opened, because June is a big month. So we've had kind of a, it feels to me anyways, maybe it's because I'm not a spring and summer person, but it feels to me like it's been a bit of a slower release set for the last 2 or 3 months. But June, I think, is gonna flip that. So June's a big month. So we will just kind of hop in here. We will start with the bathrooms, which I have closest to me here. We did cucumber lime. This was day 6 of the melting challenge, and I believe I did do this one on day 6. This one was a Bring Back My Bar from last round, and this one is one that I thought was just okay on cold, but I quite disliked it on warm. And again, green scents and me don't always see eye to eye. And this one, I wish there had been more lime. I didn't get a whole lot of lime. I got a lot of like green, chlorophyll-y, planty, like cucumber peel type note. Yeah, it wasn't especially watery, or it is fresh, but it wasn't as watery and crisp and maybe citrusy as I would have liked. I definitely found it a little bit harsh and green. And yeah, so this one was a pass for me. This is all I had of this bar anyways. I didn't like it much on cold anyway, so I didn't get more. So this one is a done for me. I probably won't repurchase this one even if I see it in my travels. But cucumber lime. Who do I think would like this? I think if you're into cucumber scents, this is a must try. I think if you're really into crisp, fresh green scents, this is probably one you would enjoy as well. Performance on this after sitting for a few months was very strong. So I did, what did I do with this? I did this in both bathrooms of my house. I also did it in the laundry room, no, both bathrooms, and then in my kitchen. I did 2 cubes in my kitchen, and then in the rest of the open layout, I warmed MOJITO MAMBO. And this one actually did overpower MOJITO MAMBO just a little bit in that side of the house. So this one holds its own strength-wise. I noticed it kind of took over the bedroom as well on our ensuite, and it definitely wafted into the hall as well. So this one is a very strong performer, at least in my house. Not a favorite though. Next we have, I went a little bit rogue on the melting basket. It's turning out this melting basket is not working out for me in the traditional sense. I am enjoying having the basket of the prompts, but I don't necessarily melt them in the order I'm finding. So there'll be some days where I just don't feel like any of them, so I'll melt something else entirely. And then other days where I go in and I melt 2 or 3 of them, and then I just pull from random days what I feel like. So the first, I think, 8 or 10 days, I followed the prompts for the day. After that, it kind of unraveled and I've just gone rogue. So now we have day 28. So it is not day 28 yet. This was supposed to be for a bar you want to give a second chance to. So Woodland Meadow is a bar I wanted to try again. I've only warmed it the one time, so I decided to warm it again. I did 1 cube in my bathroom, like on our ensuite. This is one of the 10 new bars this spring and summer. And I still am not really certain on how I feel about this one. This one is, to my nose, when I first got this a couple months ago, it did not read particularly masculine to me. And everyone else was saying it was masculine, and I was like, I tend to not like masculine scents. And this one, I don't get a ton of masculine from. I actually get mature, older lady or gentleman. Could be either one. Just clean, a little soapy, but clean and like sophisticated, dignified. Very nice. I still feel that way. And I think the thing with this one is I like it, just not for me. So I think if I were to walk into someone else's home, like a more mature adult in my life, I would love this for them. I like it, it's just not me. So yes, like it, just not for my house. I think this one does lend itself well to bathrooms and bedrooms. But yeah, it's got kind of a woodsiness to it. It kind of reminds me of someone who's like very outdoorsy and likes to go on walks in like the woods and maybe lives in the woods. And it's just very like clean and mature and like has a lot of books at home, and they're very like worldly and educated and just, they smell like classy. So this one smells like classy, sophisticated, more mature person to me. I like it. Not probably, I may or may not repurchase this one. I, again, have not, even the second chance did not make this any more clear to me. Performance-wise, it does okay. It did 2 days in my bathroom, which is acceptable and reasonable, with just the 1 cube, so not bad. This one did get a little, maybe a little bit more masculine that second day. Smelled like something maybe more like my husband would have used in the shower or something. But yeah, it's all right. Probably may or may not be a repurchase. Then day 14, this was warm a bar that reminds you of your mom for Mother's Day. And so this is Forever Yours. This was a Bring Back My Bar a couple rounds ago. This one, oh, this one is pretty. This is, I think it's got like jasmine and maybe rose. I can't remember what else. It smells like a like fairly popular commercial perfume, and I can't remember which one people say it smells like, but I've smelled this on people before for sure. This smells like people that you encounter in the world. Yeah, it's nice. It's like a nice floral. It's not overpowering, and it's like, yeah, it's not super, it's not floral when you think rose and all of that. It doesn't smell like rose home fragrance or rose body care or anything like that. This smells like commercial perfume. Like, I don't know if it's like Juicy Couture or something like that, but this smells very like perfumey, blended style florals. It's lovely, it's soft, it's very soft. This one is a very, very light performer, in my house at least, and I think I remember other people saying the same thing. So I had done this in our bathroom and the guest bathroom as well, and I don't think I smelled it beyond a few hours in. So this one was very soft and not a super awesome performer. I think to get decent strength out of this one, you'd want to double the amount of wax. So there's that one. Again, not one I'll seek out more of, but it's fine. Next we have our bedroom. So I again pulled another bar from the future. This is day 24 of the melting challenge, and I can't remember what the prompt was. I think it was sandalwood. So is that right? I can't remember. Day 24 anyways. I pulled satin sheets. So that is what I have in my bedroom right now. This one is sandalwood and vanilla. This one is so pretty. Like, this is just a very beautiful, creamy, slightly sweet, but not overly sweet, still woodsy, still earthy, but not smoky, not super woodsy. It's a very approachable sandalwood. This is nice. I almost sense like a tiny, like 2% hint of ginger or something as well. There's just something there that's reading a little bit gingery to me. If you like Blondewood and Moonflower, this has it's a much lighter, creamier vanilla-y scent than that, but it has a similar tone. I think if you like one, you'd probably like the other. So yeah, I really enjoy this. That is satin sheets. This one did not make it back to the spring summer catalog, so I think this one is retired. But if we see this in flash sales or in Bring Back My Bar ever, I will pick up some more of this. I would like more of this in my collection, and I no longer have any more. So there is that one. Strength-wise, it's on the light side. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. It's very light. That being said, right now, the wildfire smoke is like seeping in through cracks in the wind, like seams in the windows and stuff. So it smells like smoke in our house, like just like campfire smoke, except it's not campfire, it's wildfire. So this is kind of getting overpowered by that, because we have a like little air conditioner unit in our window, and it has little plastic panels that kind of cover the window on the sides, and they don't seal well, so the air does get in. So the bedroom is especially smoky. So what I'm saying is this one is overpowered. So this one usually does about two days at like a light intensity. Right now, I can't say I can even smell it on day 2. So I could smell it for a few hours last night, but other than that, this one's been overpowered by the smoke we have going on in our area. Next we have day 7, Lemon Drop It Low. I did this one on the day. This one is a gift from my friend Sarah in New Zealand. This one is so good. This is like a creamy vanilla lemon custard. Oh, it's nice. This is so nice. This is like a creamy custardy lemon. This is beautiful. Very sweet, very soft. There's nothing sharp or harsh about this lemon. This would do well with mixing too, I'm sure, but I'm not going to mix it because I only have a little bit of it here. So I did 2 cubes in our bedroom. This was lovely, just lovely. It's maybe a 36-hour scent in my room. I think I let it go for 47 because I wanted to get as much as I could out of it. But this is lovely. It is a light to light medium scent. I hope we see this back one day. I will vote the heck out of it if we do, or if we see it in flash sales, I will stock up because this is gorgeous. So there is Lemon Drop It Low. I would say small spaces with this one. I wouldn't try this in an open layout. I would say bedrooms or small to medium sized spaces. Next I have a little sample one for day 16. This was Melton Out of Season scent. This is Harper James Fireside Espresso. This is espresso, maple, vanilla, and marshmallow fireside. This is from my friend Becky. This was good. So this one, I was trying to embrace the smoke because like I said, the bedroom is very smoky because of the air conditioner not fitting in right. So I was like, you know what will complement the smoke and make it sound, what will make it smell on purpose? So Fireside Espresso I thought would be a perfect one for that because it's got the marshmallow and it'll just combine to make campfire smell, was my thoughts. And it kind of did. Yeah, so this is like a very coffee marshmallow fireside type scent. This is very good. The coffee note in here is predominant. And you know what? The coffee, marshmallow, and wildfire smoke smell all together was pretty good. So, I mean, if you have that issue in your area as well, or if you get smoke throughout the summer, try embracing it and just melting something that will go with smoke. So there's that one. Next we have one of these spring and summer, or one of the summer collection bars. So the summer collection comes as a 3-pack. Again, if you don't want all 3, I think you do want all 3 though, because all 3 are really good. If you don't want all 3 though, you can put them into a club individually starting on June 1st. You can't do that just yet, but June 1st you can. This is Ocean Air and Coconut Water, and this one I believe is like driftwood coconut water or coconut milk. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. I've warmed this twice. 3 times? Twice? I think I did it twice in our, I did do it twice in our bedroom, and I think I did it once in our bedroom, in our bathroom as well. This is so nice. Like, this is going straight to my club and it will not leave. There are very few summer scents that I can say I can't do without. Pina Colada Cha Cha is one of them. I can't do without Pina Colada Cha Cha. This is gonna be another one. This one might be even more so than Pina Colada Cha Cha for me. Like, I love this. This is a fresh category scent, but it's not in any way similar to any of the other fresh category aquatic scents that we have. It's not really similar to the coconuts we have either. This one is a very hard to explain scent. It's a sweet, fresh, slightly coconutty. Like, just slightly coconutty, and more in like a tanning oil or sunscreen coconut, but just a little bit. Like, there's someone, you're on a beach and you've got like a vanilla body lotion on or something that's worn off mostly, and there's someone beside you on a towel who smells like coconut sunscreen, and the breeze is just wafting that sea salt air and that sunscreen towards you. This is sweet and warm and kind of cottony. Maybe they've got a clean cotton towel in their beach bag and like the fabric softener from their towel is kind of wafting at you too. This is very like evocative of like laying on the beach, or just like cool, coconutty, fresh, sweet, so pretty. Like, so pretty. And this one smells like a medium in the bar to my nose. This one did better than I expected on warm. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom both times, and it lasted 3 days the first time. No, the first time this one lasted 5? I feel like I had this going from like Monday night to Friday at one point. The first warm, and this one lasted days and days and days. The second time I had turned the bedroom ceiling fan on, then it only lasted like 2.5 days, but I think it's because the air was like circulating, and by then we had the smoke rolling in. So it didn't last as long under those conditions, but that first time with just like still air like for 4 or 5 days. It was amazing. So this one is spectacular, and I would say solid medium to medium plus in strength. This one did very well, surpassed my expectations for performance, and I will be clubbing this like as soon as I can. I love it. Oh, I think this one is worth trying even if you don't think you'll like it. Because yeah, I probably would have passed this one up if I could have. I'm not super into coconut. I'm hit or miss with coconut, and I don't love fresh aquatic scents, but this one is just phenomenal. Like, this is summer in a bar. You gotta try it. This one's so good. I can't say it enough. Next we have a mix that I did. Again, these are two from the melting basket. I have Melt Up a Straggler bar. This is Honeymoon Hideaway. This is a beautiful scent. This is a bring back my bar quite a while ago. This is like lush palm and like little florals, but mostly like, this one again is hard to explain, but it's like sweet florals, sweet greens, and like just kind of like resort smell. Yeah, this just smells like vacation. So this one is beautiful, but very, very light. So I did 2 cubes of that mixed with 2 cubes of Sparkling Magnolia from last year's Mother's Day collection. This was for day 10, Melt a Purple bar. This one is a very soft, pretty, sweet floral. And again, they're both very sweet, soft, light florals. So that's why I mixed them. I thought these might actually go well together. They're similar in strength. Both are very light. And so I thought, well, since we're going to have to double the wax anyways, I may as well mix them together. And it was nice. I don't know that I would do it again, only because I feel like whatever florals, maybe the Magnolia in Sparkling Magnolia, didn't really jive with the more tropical florals of Honeymoon Hideaway, and they kind of overpowered them just a little bit. And I think the problem for me is I love Honeymoon Hideaway so much. I love this scent so much, and I didn't really want it to be tampered down at all. So I think that was just a me problem. I don't know that I would mix this scent again, just because I like this one as it is, but this one is very pretty as well. But I don't know that I would mix either one again. But either way, that was a very light mix and very short duration. I would say 1 day. It was 1 day. So I don't know that I would do that mix again, but there's that. Day 15, I can't remember what this was for or what the prompt was, but this was Vitamin M Meditate. This one is like lavender, nutmeg, and what else was in this? Maybe sandalwood? Lavender, sandalwood, and nutmeg maybe. So this one's an odd bar. This one's a very unusual bar. I couldn't decide how I felt about it when it was available, and I still can't really decide. So I did 2 cubes of this in our office, and then I did 1 cube in the guest bathroom and 1 cube in the laundry room to finish off the bar. This one is a very like woodsy, earthy lavender, but also soapy, but also spicy. Like, this is an odd scent, and I don't know that I love it. I am kind of finding myself glad that I don't have more, so I think I kind of don't love it, but very good performer. Like, if you have this in your stash and you want a boomer, this one is it. Yeah, this one wafted well out of the office and into like the living area. Same with the laundry room, it wafted out of there. This one kind of took over for a little while, and it lasted a good 2 to 3, somewhere between 2, I think it might have been 3 in the office. That one did well. So not a favorite for me. I'm kind of relieved to be finished with this one. But this one was interesting, and I do appreciate an interesting bar once in a while. Even if I don't love it, I do appreciate interesting combinations, and this was an interesting combination. You can't say that you smelled anything like this before. I've never smelled vanilla and sandalwood paired with nutmeg. And there's Piper. She's gonna get into her bed there. Looks like Ben's finally passed out too, so they're gonna take naps. Next up we have my daughter's room, and she had just picked out sugar cookie one day. She wanted just plain old sugar cookie, and so we did that, 2 cubes in her bedroom. And this is just like butter and sugar and like whipped sugar cookie. It's good. This one's good. It's like sweet vanilla bakery. Not overly strong, but very, very pleasant. 2 cubes in her room. It was a 1 day kind of scent. It got a little bit Play-Doh-y towards the very finish, but overall it was beautiful. She enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. That was lovely. Next we have my day 30 scent, and I can't remember what this one was supposed to be, what the prompt was either, but this was for day 30. I melted it early. Clementine Blossom. This was from our Valentine's collection, no longer currently available, but it is like a very sweet orange, light floral scent. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's like a candied orange with like just a slight hint of floral. It's very pretty and very soft. I think even people that are afraid of florals will probably be okay with this one. This is very soft. And I did find it very light in her room, and I put it in less than 24 hours ago, and I can't say I smell it in there anymore. So this one was very short duration. I remember this one doing better last time I warmed it for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. And again, it could just be the smoke and all of that. I don't know. And sometimes it just comes down to season. Like I warmed this last in like the winter. It was February or something like that. It was cold and wintry here. So for whatever reason now, maybe this one's just not doing as well that it's warmed up. But sometimes you'll find that certain bars will do better in different seasons than others. And this one maybe just doesn't like the heat. I'm not sure. I would love to know your experience if you've warmed this one since it's gotten warm. Yeah, very pretty scent. Couldn't get it to perform this particular time, but very, very nice. Then we had done Aladdin 3 Wishes in her room. This is one that's in my club. This one is like blue raspberry cotton candy, basically. This one is kind of like Berry Bright would be the closest thing. They're quite close. Yeah, this is very, very like sweet, sweet, sweet blue raspberry slushy, or blue raspberry cotton candy, or blue raspberry cotton candy slushy. Something like that. It's very, very sweet, blue, sugary, little kid friendly. So this one's very strong. Did this in my daughter's room, 2 cubes. Whoops. This one lasted 2 or 3 days. It always does. This one does very well and very strong. I would say like 7 or 8 out of 10 in strength in her room. Very good. And for that reason, it does stay in my club. Love that one. Then we have another one of these Summer Collection bars. This is again in the trio with coconut water and I always forget the name on this one. Why? Ocean air and coconut water. I want to say like driftwood, but there's no driftwood. There's driftwood in here, I'm pretty sure, but it's not in the name. Ocean air and coconut water, tangerine and sugarcane, and pineapple dragon fruit are the 3. So tangerine and sugarcane was very nice on cold. On cold, it is quite light, by far the lightest of the 3. This is a sweet orange kind of sugar scent. On warm, this one became much less orangey, like way less orange. This one actually started to really remind me of something that I have in my collection already. And I was like, what is it? Like, what does this smell like? It's very sweet. It reminds me of something else that I put in my daughter's room all the time, and it was Angel 624. That one is like a very, very sweet, kind of along the lines of Aladdin 3 Wishes, but maybe more pink berry. That one's like a very sweet, sugared cotton candy scent as well. And tangerine and sugarcane is reminding me a lot of that. So as much as I thought I would get like a very punchy orange, or like an orange punch or an orange fruit punch scent, it is a little bit of that on cold, but on warm, this one really turned into almost like a very, very, very slight body care, super sweet cotton candy scent. Very, very pretty, very enjoyable, and it did get a bit stronger on warm. Based on the cold sniff, I thought this would be a very light scent, and I would say it did get to about a medium, but it was very short-lived. So this one in my home was in her room, was like 24 hours or less, probably less, like 16 to 18, somewhere in there. So shorter duration, but really, really nice, like really nice. So I'm very happy to have another bar of this, and I'm going to test it some more and see how we do. This one I could see getting a bit stronger with time as well. So if you don't have any like super cotton candy-ish scents in your collection already, this one might be one to really try out in club possibly. I have many of the cotton candy type scents. I have in my club, I've got Aladdin 3 Wishes, I've got Angel 624, and I've got Candy Crave. So I have cotton candy covered. But if I didn't have those, I would probably be clubbing this. This is very, very nice and very little kid friendly. I would say smaller spaces though for this one. I wouldn't try this in an open layout, but not bad. Then we did, this one was fun. This is day 13, yeah, day 13. Yeah, that's right. This is Savannah Blue Big Stick, and this was popsicle shaped. It actually had a popsicle stick through the wax. It was really cute. This was a gift from my friend Emily over at Emily Loves Wax on Instagram. This was very fun. This is cherry slushy and iced pineapple. I had cut this in half and did half of it in our bedroom and half of it in my daughter's room. And it reminded me a lot of Summer Soleil by Scentsy. That was a Bring Back My Bar a couple years ago now. I really love that scent. It was very light from Scentsy, and so was this. Oh, do we have thunder? Nope, we have a dog snoring. If you hear like wildebeest sounds, that's just Ben. He's kind of laying by my feet here. So this was, again, also very light, but very beautiful. Like super creamy, soft, like tropical fruits. This was very nice. Like I really enjoyed this. We did it for 24 or 36 hours. I can't remember. It was somewhere in there, but very, very pleasant. So that was really good. And I don't know that I would purchase this one again just because it was so light, but it did remind me of my dearly departed Summer Soleil, and I really, really enjoyed that. So thank you, Emily. That was a good one. Next up, we have the third. This was now we're starting on open layout. This is the third of the Summer Collection bars. This is Pineapple Dragon Fruit. This one is like, I want to say there's grapefruit in here, maybe lemon. This is very lemony though. And somebody had asked me if this one smells like sparkling yellow or the old rainbow yellow bar. Yes, it does. It's very good. It's very citrusy, it's bright, it's zesty. And it did very well in the open layout, did the full bar, and it did, I think we got 2 days out of it. This was a 2-day, like 48-hour style bar. And pineapple, yes. Dragon fruit, I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure. But I mostly got pineapple and lemon or pineapple and citrus. Like that was the combination. Reminded me a little bit of pineapple mango, except pineapple mango is sweeter and has a very distinct mango note that this doesn't have. But it is very close to sparkling yellow. So I don't know. I think it would be just a matter of sniffing them and picking one if you wanted to do that. But overall, this is a very enjoyable scent. I really enjoyed this. I will probably pick up more. Yeah, I don't know that I would club it only because it is so similar to a catalog bar that we have, which is sparkling yellow, but really, really nice, really enjoyable. And I like that it's green because like it smells like it should be yellow, but I'm glad they went green with this one because we have so many of those like citrusy yellow bars. They switched it up and gave us a wild card color. So I like it, happy with that. And performance was excellent. It's very rare for me to get 2 days out of a like bar in my open layout, and this one did it. So that was with no aging, no curing, top notch, very good. Then we have Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. This was Melt a Scent that starts with the letter of your first name, which is R, so I had Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. This is for day 19, which was yesterday, but I warmed this a couple days before that. This one is, again, one of our 10 new bars for spring and summer. This one I really enjoyed when it first came out. I first warmed it in like, I want to say February or March, and it was good. It was like it was a shorter lived bar though. Like it did really, really well, and then at like 12 to 14 hours it really hit a wall. This one I purchased immediately after that, so this one's been sitting for just a few months. Oh my gosh, this one did very well. So it might just be that letting it sit for a couple months is the key with this. I'm not sure, but this one did 2 full days as well, like 48 hours. And like started out, I would say like 7 or 8 out of 10, and then did dip to maybe a 4 or 5 the second day, but still very noticeable and still perfectly respectable performance. So really enjoyed that. So the smell itself, you do get hibiscus petals, like I would say dried hibiscus petals. It kind of reminds me of like a lot of the tea blends, like iced tea blends that I get from David's Tea, which have like hibiscus petals in them, which just adds kind of a tartness. It's a very tart floral. It's really nice. Yeah, so this doesn't smell like black tea or green tea or white tea. This smells like herbal tea with like hibiscus petals and a lot of like dried raspberry. This is really nice. I really enjoyed this. I will continue to repurchase this. Will I club it at the end of the season? I don't think I will, because I'm pretty confident this will be back. It seems to be fairly popular this season, and I think we'll see this back next summer. But I do really enjoy this one. And I think if you like fruity scents, this is one that would be worth giving a try. Then we have Find Your Happy Taste of Summer. This one is from the Find Your Happy collection. I got it on flash sale last year sometime. This one is like a lemon iced tea scent. We do have Southern Sweet Tea coming back, I believe. Is that the one? It's peach iced tea. It's also amazing. I really like that one. But I think if I had to pick, I would prefer Taste of Summer, which is a lemon iced tea. I just prefer a lemon iced tea myself. A little bit less sweet. This is very nice. This was actually boomer performer in my open layout. Did the full bar. And again, super hot outside, so the windows are closed, blinds are down. This one was like choke you out of the room strong. Like this was super strong. Very lemony, very tea, like black tea, I would say, but like sweet and lemony as well. Really enjoyed this. It was a little bit much for the first 6 or 8 hours, but then it was just nice and strong, like puttering along. And again, 2 full days in the open layout. Very happy with this one. So love that. Mojito Mambo. This was one that I had got in a whiff box, I think last summer. This was day 5 of the melting basket, and I did do it on day 5. I had 6 cubes of this left, so in my kitchen warmer, I did 2 cubes of cucumber lime, and then I did 6 cubes in the open layout of Mojito Mambo. This one is like lime and fresh mint leaf. This is very nice. This is a nice authentic fresh mint, kind of along the lines of Mint Fields, except it does have just a tiny hint of like fresh citrusiness to it, just a tiny bit, like tiny bit. This is beautiful. A little bit sharp on warm. I think I prefer this cold to warm, but it was very, very nice. Yeah, I wish we had this in the catalog or some way to get it again. This was very nice. I think you could use this in many of the same ways that you could use Mint Fields. I think this would be a good mixer, just like Mint Fields. I really enjoyed it. It was a 1-dayer, but really nice while it lasted, and I would say a nice solid 7 out of 10 in the open layout. So pretty happy with that. Then we had Mahalo Coconut. This is a bar that I go through maybe 1 a year of, but when I warm it, it's got to be like the right time. This is a bar that I like the scent of, but I don't reach for it often because it's got to be like the right time, the right climate, the right temperature. It's got to be the right everything. So that day came. So, oh, this one is really good. This one is a very cool, again, cool, crisp, aquatic, without being sea salt, without being perfumey aquatic. This is a very cool, soft, coconutty aquatic. Very nice. I would say that ocean air and coconut water is like the cozy, cuddlier, a little bit sweeter sister of Mahalo Coconut. Yeah. Sweeter, cuddlier, cozier. But Mahalo Coconut is very nice as well. This one I had done on a very hot day. It was like 35 degrees, or what's that in like US, 85 or 90, somewhere in there. It was hot out. So this was just a nice, like, cooling scent for the house. It was perfect. Loved this. This one did, was it 24 or 36? I can't remember. It was more like a 1-dayer, like it was at least 24, but it was a 1-dayer. So there's that one. That was really good. I will absolutely repurchase Mahalo Coconut to have on hand. I do like to have this one on hand all the time. And then I did day 8. We have Coconut Cotton. I think it was Melted Coconut Scent Day, so I did Coconut Cotton. And this was beautiful. Everyone in my family liked this one. This is a warm, soft coconut type scent. Kind of reminds me of the coconut note from Coconut Palm from our last Bring Back My Bar, except with a very warmed, line-dried cotton type smell to it as well. The laundry scent in here is not so much laundry soap. It is like line-dried, sun-dried cotton. Like that smell you get on clothes when you bring them in from outside. This is that with like a nice warm, toasty coconut. This is really pretty. Yeah, this is good. This one did last a good 2 days. It might have been able to go longer, but we took it out at like the end of 2, so 48 hours. Really, really pleasant. I like that one a lot, and performance was good. In the open layout, this one was maybe a 6 out of 10 in strength, and the second day more like a 4-ish, but still pretty respectable. Not bad at all. I do have a couple more bars of this. I did stock up when it was available, so I have really enjoyed using this one. Then we did, I looked forward to this one. This was so good. This is day 9. It was Melted Breakfast scent. And again, Emily from Emily Loves Wax had sent me this bag of Rose Girls Breakfast in Kokomo. This one is Serial Killer, Rainbow Sherbet, and Saltwater Taffy, and Vanilla Ice Cream. This one is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that one's good. This one is a little bit like Fruit Loops, but there's so much more going on here. This one kind of reminds me of, it must be the Rainbow Sherbet that's adding that saturation to the scent, because it is a little bit Fruit Loopy, but it's also very sweet, a little bit creamy, and super, super saturated. So I think it's the Rainbow Sherbet that I'm smelling that's giving it that saturation, but I love it. So I did 1 to 2 cubes of these little shapes in each of my warmers. This one did amazing, super strong, like 8 out of 10 strength in the open layout. It was a 1-day scent, but I'm not even mad. Like, that was amazing. Oh, so good. This was excellent. I would order this again if I saw it. Really good. So yeah, thank you, Emily. That was an excellent one and well enjoyed by myself and my entire family. Then last night I had done Sassy Girl Blueberry Jam Filled Donut. This one is blueberry jam, fluffy donut, and powdered sugar. So blueberry jam filled donut. This one's really good. Yeah, it is like a dried blueberry to my nose. And there is like a bakery element here. My husband, when I put this in the warmers, he said it smelled just like the David's Tea blueberry jam tea that we buy sometimes. And that's what I thought when I smelled this on cold, but I didn't tell him that. So when I put this in the warmer, he's like, this smells like that tea we get. And yes, it absolutely does smell like the blueberry jam David's Tea black tea. Really, really good. This one was delicious. It was room filling. It was cozy and comforting. Ben, what's going on? There you go. Very, very good. Very short duration. Like, started to peter out around 4 hours or so, and by when I went to bed it was like gone. So it's like 7 or 8 hours this was gone. So it was kind of dulling by 4 and was gone by 8. So this one I think again needs to cure. I did just receive this a few weeks ago, so maybe it just needs to sit longer. I do find Sassy Girl does much better if it's been sitting for a few months, or preferably like longer even. So I will probably let it sit before I use it again, but it was very, very delicious. So that was good. Nice kind of evening scent. And then I changed the wax today. So today I put in day 21 and day 23 for the melting basket. We have strawberry swirl and hug in a mug. And so I have made Neapolitan ice cream basically without the vanilla. You can throw vanilla bean buttercream into this mix too. I just didn't feel like adding it. Chocolate and strawberry sounds good to me. Strawberry swirl is a strawberry milkshake type scent. Definitely a creamy, milky strawberry scent. Kind of smells like a Dairy Queen sundae or a strawberry milkshake. It does have a milkiness that some people don't like. I kind of enjoy it, and especially when I'm trying to do like an ice cream blend. Hug in a mug. This one is like chocolate cookie dough and I think hazelnut. Yeah, this one's really good too. This is a fall winter catalog bar. I do have this in my club for safekeeping, but we should see it back in the fall. This one's good too. This is like they're nice similar strength to each other. They're both kind of a medium strength. So you have creamy, soft chocolate. Ben, come on, man. There you go. And then we have like strawberry cream. So just like creamy all around. Buddy, what are you doing? Are you not comfortable? He insists on sleeping under the coffee table, which worked really well when he was a baby, but now he's like 75 pounds and he doesn't really fit very well under the coffee table anymore. So I'll try to show you in a minute. But yeah, there's this. This is still going. This is a nice medium strength mix, and this one usually lasts me 24 to 36 hours. We'll see how it does this time, but it's going quite nicely right now. I would say it's like a 5 or so out of 10. But yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around now and let you guys see my silly, silly dog. So Ben has gotten very large. He's a golden retriever. He's now he's now 6 months old. So yeah, actually his half birthday is in 2 days. So we'll probably have to go get him a cookie and do a half birthday celebration for him. So I will show you guys him if you want to see him. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, there he is. I don't even have to... Oh, he's going to harass Piper. Let's watch how this goes. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. He's a good boy. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. What a good puppy. He's a good puppy. Here, Ben. Can you sit? Good boy. Good boy. He's a good puppy. Just a good puppy. Yes, he is. There he is. What a good boy. And there's Ben. He's a big boy now. He's got nice nice soft ears. And he's got a really like almost like wavy back to him. He's really nice. He's a good boy. He is.